Hello YouTube, this is Flash is my friend here with another video with Stryda. That's right, Stryda. You might remember him from our Judgment Dragon discussion for all 2 viewers I had on that video. So, Stryda, what cards are we going to be talking about today?
We're going to talk about mainly about one card, Gaia Drake. However, we're going to talk about how to summon him the easiest way.
He means Gaia Drake, comma, the universal force, for anyone who wants to look it up.
Gaia Drake, the universal force of the earth. Oh, there's no earth. Okay, so let's read what Gaia Drake does first. Gaia Drake is a beast warrior, and he's a fusion monster. His attack is 3,500, and defense is 2,800. His effect is basically this card cannot be targeted or destroyed by the effect of effect monsters. And to summon him, you need 1 Gaia Knight, the force of the earth, the synchro monster, plus 1 non-effect synchro monster.
Scrap Archfiend is the most likely target if you want to normally summon him.
Yeah, and there's also that level 9, what's his name? He's the 3000 beater, did no effect. Anyway, no one really used him, so it doesn't matter. So, it is a good card, it is good effect, but the summoning is it is pretty hard. Like 1 Gaia Knight force of the earth plus 1 non-effect synchro monster, so it's very strict.
Plus Miracle Fusion, or Miracle Synchro Fusion, or whatever.
Yeah, but the thing
or
is,
polymerization, I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is, to summon a Gaia force of the earth is easy, but to summon the other synchro non-effect monster is not easy. There's only 3, I think, 3 non-effect synchro monster: Scrap Archfiend, Gaia, the force of the earth, and the level 9 one. I forgot his name. He's the 3000 beater.
I don't know how many vanilla synchros
They are 3.
But Scrap Archfiend and Gaia Knight are the most.
Is the most likely.
Most used.
Yeah, so you need Miracle Synchro Fusion or Polymerization. But Miracle Synchro is the easiest one. Anyway, there are many other ways to summon him. There's a summon substitution, like King Swamp, and there are also many other cards that are like that.
So just like any other fusion monster.
Yeah. However, the easiest way to summon him is by this card, the Summoner of Illusion. So let me read you what Summoner Illusion does. The attack is only 800. It's not really good, for attacking. But the fact is, when it flips, tribute one monster, offer 1 monster on your side of the field as a tribute. Then accept this card. Then special summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck. Then at the end phase, destroy the fusion monster. Now some of you might think that Summoner of Illusion is the destroying is the condition, so Gaia's Drake effect will not work. This, however, is not true.
It's part of the effect.
It is part of the effect. So because of Gaia's Drake own effect, he cannot be destroyed by Summoner of Illusion's effect. Now, Gaia Drake is a very strong monster. The only way to get rid of him is
spell and trap cards, as well as like blanket things like Brio.
Brio that does not target.
Stuff, and it doesn't target and it returns the hand.
But Brio is banned. So what was the other card you said?
Brio's banned. There's other things.
Heretic Overlord thing.
I'm not sure if Heliopolis sends or destroys. If it destroys, then it doesn't work. If it sends, it works. Sky Scourge and Orlaris would get rid of it, to name a legal card. The other way, obviously, is just to attack over it and beat over it. It's a 3500, so it's not easy to beat over, but I mean,
but there are
some decks that can do it. Plus, you can do things like Forbidden Lance and stuff to weaken it.
Yeah. So that's the exact card, the spell card I'm going to talk about right now. Forbidden Lance. Forbidden Lance is basically select 1 face-up monster on the field, and until the end phase, the card lose 800 attack, and but it is not affected by spells or trap card. So if you run Gaia Drake, okay, I mean it is a good Forbidden Lance is a good support card for Gaia Drake, because Forbidden Lance is just a good card in general and can fit in almost any deck.
Because it can be used offensively and defensively.
Yep, yeah, because when people attack, and then you can just chain and decrease their attack, and then like they cannot cancel the attack. So
also, a new card that's coming out in the TCG, Forbidden Garments, might be another option if you guys don't want to weaken them by 800. However, I mean, obviously it weakens by 600, and it protects cards from being targeted or destroyed by card effects. In general.
Is it banished too? Prevent from being banished?
No, just targeted by or destroyed by card effects.
Oh.
And it reduces its thing's effect by 600. So, it's kind of it's probably a good alternative option. Obviously, if you're using it defensively, it's not going to weaken their monsters as much, but I mean, so they both have their uses. Forbidden Lance will protect from some things that Forbidden Garments won't, and vice versa. So,
I mean, there are many other cards that protect, like maybe Solemn Judgment, Dark Life. But you can also, if you can, like my deck, I can spell summon Xian or
even my body as a shield, actually.
Yeah, or that, or Stardust Dragon. So basically, there are many cards that can protect him.
Utopia can protect him from getting run over, I guess, if anyone can run over him.
The good thing about this card, though, is just that it's such a surprise. If you summon it with Summoner of Illusion, like you set it, you know, if you have another monster, and then you flip, it's just a surprise, you know, like no one expected. So it is a quick 3,500 beater. The only cost is like, you know, one other monster on the field except him. So what I would like to do is, you know, I will set this, and I will set emergency teleport. So just set those two, and then when they attack, you know, as soon as they attack, chain to the emergency teleport, and then special summon a psychic level 3 or lower. And then when because he cannot cancel the attack, he flips and then use the effect and then summon Gaia Drake, the Universal Force. So this card is tough to get rid of unless you actually run a higher level monster, or like you know, maybe honest if you're running like monster. So this is tough to get rid over. The only way for it is your Dark Hole, Smashing Ground. So this is such a good card. Like, this is my favorite. Yeah,
and with the Summoner of Illusions and E-Telly and stuff, it's pretty easy to get out. It's not too much work. It's a 2-card combo, kind of 3 if you count whatever E-Telly like brings out. But you know, obviously you only need the E-Telly and the Summoner of Illusions in your hand, and then if you get your flip effect off, then you know, and it goes off, then you get an easy Gaia Drake, 3,500 beater, protected from monster effects that would destroy it or target it. So that means, guys, that BLS can't hit it, like banish it. It also means, you know, stuff like Chaos Sorcerer can't do anything.
Yeah, he's basically immune to most of the monsters out there. So, but the cool part when you summon Gaia, when you use this combo, is that if your Summoner of Illusion is attacked, okay, if you don't flip it, the only thing that they can chain to it, I think, is Solemn Warning. Can Solemn Warning chain to the damage step? I think they can because of Gorse. Remember Gorse?
Counter. Gorse is after the damage step.
Oh, so I'm not sure. You may correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can chain to any trap because while this fact is inactive, with the combo of like
he's saying if it gets attacked into on their turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it is a good surprise attack. You know, no one because no one really. This is an old card. These two are old cards. You know, no one really use it anymore. So you will rarely see it in the tournament.
Yeah, you can still do things though like Torrential and Bottomless on the Gaia Drake though. So.
Yeah, because he's only immune to monsters' effects. So this is why you should run like Forbidden Lance or cards that protect him from being destroyed by spells or trap. But Forbidden Lance is the easiest one because you can always use it on a different occasion. So, and then even though it's minus 800, it's still 2,700 attack. So that's pretty high.
That's a graph without gates.
Yeah, that's pretty high. So, and Gappa can even kill it too with his effect. So it's a good card in all general. So anyway, I think that's it for today. You know, if you have any suggestions for another card that we should do, you know, leave it in the comment, and you know, let's find out now.
Alright, Flash is my friend and Stryda signing out. You know, like, dislike,
You know, give us your opinion
just
on this
leave a
card.
comment saying why, you know, explain thoughts, suggestions, questions, comments,
And
concerns.
if you want us to do any deck profiles, you know,
Yeah, any requests on like card discussions,
or
go ahead and request them. Stuff like that, you know, whatever. Alright, see ya.